guys, how's it going? We just got a bunch of boxes delivered. They're all from Fiskars, which we've worked with them in the past. We've shown you some of their tools that I like to use out in the garden, but I have no idea what's in these boxes. I wasn't expecting them. So I thought it'd be really fun to open them for you guys on camera and we can all kind of see what's going on together. So I am gonna just start in with this box right here. This is pretty light. I don't know. Oh, there's a couple things in here. Oh, look at that. So this is a steel garden fork. And I like this type of handle a lot too. So I used these in my garden when I like work in amendments if I'm not using a tiller. I actually used this too when I was harvesting sweet potatoes. I have one that's similar to this. You can never have too many garden tools ever. And I love to try out new ones too, because sometimes you just don't know what you're missing until you try out something different. So this is called the world's best shovel. This is awesome because the other one I have has a huge tread in the back. So you know when you're digging, you have something really big to put your feet on. That's always really handy. Yeah, it feels heavy duty. So World's Best Shovel was what Mother Earth News magazine called it. We'll see what Garden Answer calls it here in a little bit. Aaron will probably steal it from me though first. Won't you?
Probably.
Uh-oh, I wrapped up my knife. Okay, was there anything else in there? Nope, not in that box. Okay, let's do this one next. Oh my word, you guys. Look at all these tools. Okay, first off, we've got a non-stick. No, this is an all-steel bypass pruner. Non-stick blade coating cuts with less effort. Shall we take it out? Ugh. Open. Lock.
I think they're trying to get you to ditch the Felcos.
Maybe. Feels pretty comfortable. A little bit bulkier than Felcos. The Felco 2s that I normally use. So these cut up to a 5/8 inch branch. We'll give them a whirl. I don't know, I'm pretty entrenched in my Felco 2s. Oh, another one. This is a professional bypass pruner. These cut up to 1 inch branches. I really like it when you're in the stores though. I like that they package them like this because normally you can pull this out really easily and without wrecking the packaging, you can like test them out and feel them in your hands. So this one has a different kind of open close. I don't know what the actual term is for that, but it just like, I don't know, lever? Is that a lever?
Is that different from Felcos?
No, it's not totally different, but I think Felcos is a little bit closer to my thumb. So that's a little bit harder for me to reach up there. It may be like these are made for a little bit bigger hands, but you know, it is nice that it cuts a bigger branch.
How much are those?
I think they're like $15 or something like that. So you're really not comparing like apples to apples when you compare this with Felcos because like Felcos are expensive. They're expensive pruners. And you know, maybe this is like a good comparison if you don't want to spend that kind of money on your pruners. Oh, I've had one of these before. This is the big knife thing, right? Multi-purpose planting tool. I don't know where I got the words big knife, but it kind of is like a big knife. I don't know. So this is awesome because it's got like this little fork on the end that's good for like popping up weeds. And then it's got this serrated edge. So if you're planting in areas that have like roots and stuff, you can cut through them pretty easy. And then it's just a nice size. Like it feels comfortable. Like the grip is kind of rubberish. And it's comfortable when you're planting 4-inch annuals. And I can't find I have one of these somewhere. I can't find it. Do you know where they're at, Aaron?
No.
You don't?
You probably threw it away.
I didn't throw it away.
You always throw your stuff away.
I did not.
You do.
I do not. No, but it'd be awesome if I found the other one and I had 2 around here. I'd be so happy about that. Big Grip Transplanter. Ooh, this would be nice. So this one has a serrated edge too. I've never tried this one before. But I love it when stuff has measurements. Does this one have measurements? No. But like if you're doing bulbs and stuff like that, how nice is that? Like to see exactly how deep you need to go. And there's measurements on the back as well. And I think what's good about this type of thing is that it holds a lot of soil. Like if you are, like this one doesn't hold as much soil, so like if you're digging stuff out of a hole, you can scoop out a lot more with this one. So that'll be fun to try out. Then we've got a, where does it say the power tooth folding saw. Okay, so there's a little button right here, I think. And that's where you push the button down and then the blade comes out. Nice. Oh my word. Those are sharp. So these are the type, I think, that they pull both ways. Yeah, so it cuts. It cuts when you're pulling both ways. So it makes the cutting a lot faster. Russell's in the box. Russell, what are you doing? Hey, kitty kitty. So I have the Corona razor tooth saw, which is what I normally use out in the garden. And it has the same, so this has the same kind of blade that saw has, which I really like that other one. This is nice in that it folds up, so I think it's like safer, obviously safer for you to carry around with you and store, because the other one doesn't do that. It does feel a little bit odd just because I'm used to the other one's handle is about this long, and then the blade is a little bit longer than this one. It's just, I think, a matter of getting used to a different feel of tool, but I think it would work just about the same based on the way that the blade looks. So that'll be interesting. I do like that it does this. All right, Power Gear 2 for hedges and shrubs. Oh my word, this one's like, how do I get this out? Okay. Oh, I love that sound. Isn't that the best sound? Like when you get new pruners. They're all clean, they've never been used before, they're nice and sharp. They say that these are non-stick. So these are great for, you know, trimming up like my boxwood hedges in smaller areas. I use like the DeWalt battery operated hedge trimmers because we have a lot of hedging, and so that makes the job a little bit faster. But for smaller jobs, I like to use something like this. I've got 6 little boxwood spheres that it's a little bit harder to like finesse the shape when you're using something like a big power tool. So these kind of things are really nice.
Isn't there a guy on Instagram that you follow that uses
Oh my
those?
word. These right here, I don't know if he uses these
No, I don't think he uses those.
What's his name? Yeah, I'll find his name. You guys, I follow a guy that lives in England, and trimming topiaries is what he does for a living. And he's amazing at it. And I think mostly he uses hand tools like this to trim topiary, which I find that amazing. It's kind of a lost art, especially when you can get shapes like perfect by hand. So I'll try to find his name and put it on the screen for you.
What's your experience with the Corona trimmers?
So if you guys follow me on Instagram, in my stories, I had a pair of Corona like this, and I don't even know what kind they are. They might have been super old. I might have had them for a long time. So like I'm not saying anything bad against Corona, but I tried them. I actually said in the stories, like, I'm going to use these because these are best for the spiral topiary that I'm trimming up, but I might like get tired and end up using my DeWalt hedge trimmers, which I did like 2 cuts with the Corona hedge trimmers, and I just tossed them on the ground and moved on to my power tool. So, but again, that's probably because I've had that one for a long time. It's probably really dull. So this is a power tooth pruning saw. So kind of like the fold up one, but just something that's a little bit more beefy. So when you've got a blade like that's deeper, like this way, I think it's a little bit stronger. It doesn't flex so much. So you can cut maybe some bigger things with it.
How does the handle feel?
Handle feels good. Yeah, I'd use this for sure. Let me see, like versus this one. Oh, okay, so this is interesting, you guys. I didn't even see this. You can lock the saw in an undercut position like that. So if like you can't reach on the top, or if it just makes more sense for you to cut it from underneath, I just saw that in the picture right here, that you can cut it like that. That's interesting. I've never cut anything like had a specific tool to cut like that. Like based on just initial feel, I would probably go for this one. But, you know, I gotta try them both out, like in real life, out in the garden. And last thing in this, oh, well, this is probably how this one came, and that just fell off. Okay, well, I'm not gonna mess with that. Watch out, Russell. Oh, a bucket caddy. I have one of these on my bucket down at the garden center. So when we put buckets on our garden carts to wheel around in the garden center to do work, we have one of these around a 5-gallon bucket, and then you can slide like tools and stuff down in it. Like here, let me show you a picture. See that right there? And that way it kind of like keeps everything organized. I always had like twine, my pruners, I had sold tags, markers, like blank white tags in case one of the plants lost their plant tag, and then I could just write quick what the name was and price, and then yeah. Anyway, so that's what was in that box. Now we'll move on to this one. Okay, how should I attack this box? Maybe from this end? Aaron, this should make you happy right here.
There's a lot of work ahead of me.
Not so bad when you have good tools though. Oh my. Snow Expert, snow pusher in black. And it's got this little metal edge. It says it makes it 3 times stronger. And then there's a soft grip up here.
This is soft?
A soft grip up here.
Like kind of spongy?
I know.
Oh. How is it soft?
It's smooth. I don't know about soft.
Oh, it's not soft at all.
Oh, it says this is the soft grip right here. That's soft.
Is it?
It's softer than this.
Still feels like just plastic.
But feel this versus this.
Okay. No, it feels kind of the same to me.
Oh, okay. Well.
I mean, it feels good. It feels really smooth and like solid, but I wouldn't.
This is a beastie snow shovel. I mean, look at it compared to me. That's a really big snow shovel. I hopefully am not going to be using this very much. I've done my fair share of snow shoveling, but Aaron bought a snow blower when we had the worst winter ever 2 years ago. So hopefully that will work in place of snow shovels, but we still do have a couple sidewalks that are skinny where we do have to use a shovel still. So this will come in handy somewhere around here. Cool. Is that the only thing in this box? I think so. That is an enormous box for one tool. Could actually probably use this down at the garden center for some kind of project. Last box. Ooh, what is this? Oh mercy, that's heavy. Whoa. Oh my word.
Do you know what that is?
It says it digs deeper.
It's a posthole digger.
Oh yeah, posthole digger. This does not look like the one my dad has. It's like 100 years old. Whoa. So you stick it down in the hole and then you can like grip dirt and then pull it out. So it says it goes down, oh, you can go down 48 inches. Look at, so there's the soil level and you can go down 48 inches, which typically you can only go down 36 with other diggers. That's intense.
It'll come in handy for me.
For who? Not for me. I'm hopefully never going to use this tool ever. Digging post holes is just like, that sounds like the pits. It's definitely heavy duty. All right, so let's round all this stuff up here, you guys. Lay it out and see what we got. This is a huge tool haul, and I'm really looking forward to trying some of these things out because like I told you, I only have experience with this one right here, the multi-purpose planting tool, and I do like that, and then the bucket caddy, which we've used down at the garden center, and it will be nice to have a way to organize my stuff here. But in general, I've had a really good experience with Fiskars tools. I mean, if you guys have been watching our videos, you know that I use their pole pruners. I've showed those off a couple of times and they work well, as well as the kangaroo pop-up garden bag with the hard shell bottom. That's one of my indispensable garden tools that's always in my garden cart. So yeah, in general, I've had a really good experience. And I think most of the Fiskars tools, I think all of them have a really attractive price point versus some of the other things out there. You know, like my Felco garden pruners that I use that I really like that fit my hand really well. They're really nice, but they're also like 3 times more expensive than something like one of these here. So you just kind of have to weigh your options and decide if it's worth it for you to spend that much. And I think they do have their place. You know, it just depends on the kind of work you're doing and the comfort level that they bring you. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this unboxing. I'm excited to try these out. You'll probably see some of these in videos in the future. So anyway, thank you Fiskars for sending all of these tools out. It's really awesome. And again, thank you all for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.